Like, people don't realize, just let children be children. Because, tell me why. Like, I'm not, like, children are not some, like, dogs that parents bark orders at every time they need the children to do something. No. Yes, they'll clean their room. Yes, they might help, like, maybe rearrange some stuff. But I'm not going to make them sweep, mop, do the dishes, and do a bunch of stuff I should be doing. No. I'm not going to make them do all of this because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Because, yes, if I had children, I would let them be children. You see, I would have rules, I would have expectations for them. I would expect them to do this and do that, do their chores. I would expect them to get the trash out of their room, clean their room, do their bed, and relax after that. Let them be children. Let them play outside and do all this stuff. But I'm not going to make them sweep the floor, do the dishes, a bunch of other bullshit simply because they're at the age where they can. Like, no, that's not teaching kids responsibility. That's teaching that. That's a lazy excuse for letting your children do stuff that you should be doing because you don't want to do it at the moment. Because children, I'll say this again, are not little slaves that you can bark orders at. No, they're children. They're your kids. They're not there to do your chores and do stuff that you don't want to do at the moment. They're there because they're your kids. And I'm always sick of these parents going like, I brought you into this world and I could take you out. I didn't ask to be here. It's like I feel like some adults like just have children and have people that do stuff for them. Because I've always noticed that the parents do care about their children, but they're more worried about what their children are doing for the day so they can help the adult than actually caring for their children. My point is, like, example, it's like they'll say maybe get you a gift on your birthday or Christmas, and, go from there. But, like, more than likely, that love is going to be earned, and that respect and love is going to be earned through doing a bunch of bullshit that you shouldn't have to do because the parents that you have are too lazy to do it themselves, so they basically use you as more of a tool than their own child. That's exactly what parents nowadays do. They care about their children, but they care about having the children do what they need to do than actually caring. Because I have had so many days where I've had to do 30 fucking different things. And, my mom would keep stacking on the list. And literally, 29% of the stuff out of the 30 I have to do is stuff that my mom really needs to do herself. And the last thing is probably cleaning my room or doing this. But the last thing is cleaning my room, taking a shower, even though I do that daily, doing this, doing that. Right? Like stuff that you yourself need to do because it's your responsibility. It's your room, your stuff. Make sure that you have a schedule. But that 29 things are stuff that parents need to do. Because my mom constantly has me do the dishes, clean the house, sweep the floor, take out the trash, and do a bunch of stuff. Maybe your kids can take out the trash once or twice. But doing the dishes, stuff that you need to be doing this, doing that, that's your responsibility, parents, and you shouldn't be making your children do a bunch of bullshit that you really should be doing because you're too lazy at the moment to do it. You have to have some responsibility for the stuff you need to do. Because these parents will say, oh, this is the teacher's responsibility, while they're actively making you do bullshit that they really need to do themselves, not their children. Hypocrite. That's hypocritical. How are you going to be okay, this is the teacher's responsibility, proceeds to have you do a bunch of bullshit that's their responsibility? Yeah. Hypocritical as fuck. And even, my grandpa, who's mostly on, adult side about things and not children, literally said, yeah, basically that's what chores are. It's literally just for the parents to slack off a little bit and have the children do a bunch of their bullshit. Like I said, I was teaching you responsibility one parent say teaching responsibility when making you do chores. I told him, isn't that kind of like just putting like the burden onto your kids so you can just be lazy for a second? And he was like, yeah, he nodded his head, he nodded his head like kind of sheepishly, like, oh yeah. He said it might be a little bit of both. I'm like, okay, fair. Even my grandpa, who's mostly on adult side about everything, agrees that, well, chores are literally just made because parents want to ignore some of their responsibilities and put it on somebody else, even their own kids. Now, this is going to be like a short video because I don't really want to like make it to like a bunch of long videos and wait like days for them to upload. No. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, praise Jesus, peace.